Hello, Brigadiers. Welcome to yet another visual novel. This is Clover Days Remastered. The original came out in 2014, and the remaster came out in 2021, I believe it was. This game is developed by Alcott and published by Neko Nyan and Hikari Field. I have never played this game before. Never even heard of it until a few weeks ago, because I was recommended to play it by one of the subscribers. So, without further... Oh, and also, I couldn't get the 18 plus patch because it activated my antivirus when I tried to download it for some reason. Well, I'll try and get it later, I guess. Anyway, let us begin. When? Why? Did I lose it? I feel like it... No. Not another one of these. Starting off sad already. But, alright. Guess this is goodbye. Hey, hold on a minute. Let's turn the music down just a little bit. Alright, can I... Nope. Okay. See how it sounds.
いい子ですから聞き分けてください。でないと私は
I'll never forget that farewell. Well, they hadn't known each other for long. The two of them were best friends. They'd been practically inseparable, but now they had to say goodbye. My sisters wept and wept, but all I could do was stand beside them silently, clenching my fists. I held back my tears. I was Roni-chan, so I couldn't show any weakness around them. I had to act tough. But deep down, I wanted to wail and shout in frustration. Why did we have to say goodbye to her? Why now?
どうしてみんな泣いてるの？
Our friend, however, shed no tears. She simply cocked her head dubiously and peered at us with those beautiful glossy eyes of hers.
すぐに捨てるつもりなら最初から友達なんて作らなきゃよかったじゃない。
Oh, that hurts. Those words echo endlessly in my mind. I'd never seen her cry in all my time knowing her. Not once. Were we really friends? Maybe I was the only one who felt that way. The girl froze in confusion once she realized that tears were spilling from her own eyes as well. The drops continued to pour out and wet her beautiful white cheeks.
わからない。なんで？どうして？
Whoops. Damn it. She was baffled. Baffled by the fact that she too was weeping. She truly and honestly couldn't understand why this was happening.
なら、どうすればいいかわかるよね、お兄ちゃん。
Yeah. I clenched my fists once more. Not to act tough or to stifle my tears, but to prove to her that these feelings we harbor within our hearts are genuine. I awaken abruptly from the loud sound of the chair creaking. Opening my bleary eyes, I'm greeted by this all too familiar scenery. This is the room I study and sleep in every day. Every little detail is ingrained into my memory, from the exact positions of the furniture to all the stains on the wall. Excuse me. I'm so sleepy. Stifling a yawn, I sit upright in my bed. Actually, correction. I'm in a chair. Oh, so am I. A faint light seeps in through the window, waking up my groggy mind. As I look out in the beautiful blue sky, I stretch my limbs. Oh! Oh, my back hurts. Right as I bend my back, the muscles there ache in protest. Oh my god, I hate that. Wake up and as soon as you try to turn over your back, it's just like, I don't think so, buddy. Oh. Oh man. Well, it's hardly a surprise after how exhausting last night was. Even if it was in the heat of the moment, it still wasn't something I should have done with my emote though. Well, finally awake, are we?
あ、兄さん、おはようございます。
Ohio to you too, Anzu. I hope I don't end up forgetting who any of these characters are because their names aren't above the text box. Anzu, the first to wake up, rubs her eyelids with her knuckles, then opens her mouth wide and lets out a hefty yawn. Come on now, you just woke up. Are you seriously gonna go back to sleep on me? You're a big girl, Anzu, so stop acting so spoiled. Can I mess with this any further? Voice volume's all the way up. Nah, probably not. Oh, man. Oh, I can't say no to that cute, imploring voice of hers. Alright, I'll rub your head, so come here. I relent and give her what she wants, but make sure she knows full well that I'm only doing this begrudgingly. Hey, at least you're doing it. As the eldest child of the Takakura family, I have to set rules. I can't give in to every single one of my Imoto's demands. I just do it the same way Oto-san does. What's the difference? Fair enough. Of course I can. Come on, let me rub your head. Who's a good girl? She smiles with childish glee as I rub her messy blonde hair. Man, why is she so damn cute? I would gladly offer my life to protect that smile. Was I seriously telling myself a second ago that I shouldn't spoil her rotten? Who the hell possessed me? Get out of me, you demon! After petting her a few seconds, she starts nuzzling her cheeks against my chest. Goodness, she's just like a little kitten. Neko, if you will. I gently hug my sweet Imoto and start sniffing her hand response. Ah, you smell so lovely, Anzu. Go right ahead and sniff me if you want. I'll even take off my shirt for you. Wow. I'm glad she said something. I take off my pajama top, which causes Anzu to flush beet red and back away from me. Damn, I was so close. Just another little push at the mood we had going and I would have crossed the line into the forbidden incest route. It's a bit early for that, buddy, isn't it? Eh? We're being too loud? Sorry for waking you. My other sister wakes up from her slumber a bit grouchy due to the noise we were making. Ohayo too, sister number 2.
2号って誰のことですか？私にはアンリという母さんがつけてくださった立派な名前があります。きちんと名前で呼んでください。
Okay, so the blonde is Anzu and this is Henri. Got it. ごめんなさい, my widow Henri-tan.
本当に反省してるんですか？おハローです、アンリ。はい、おはようございます、アンズ。
If anyone ever played the original, let me know if this is substantially different or only slightly different from the original. It's like I said, this is a remaster.
かわいいあくびですね。
Agreed.
もう二人ともいつもそうやってからかって一体何が楽しいのやら。
Seeing you blush and get all embarrassed. It's adorable, really.
かわいいって。
Hi.
ですから、そういうのやめてください。私たち兄弟なんですよ。
Go man. Want me to rub your head as an apology?
兄さんのモフモフ気持ちいいですよ。いえ、結構。それ以上近づかないでください。兄貴が映ります。
Hey. Men don't have cooties. Don't be shy. You used to beg me all the time to rub your head just like Anzu. Remember?
前って子供の頃の話ではないですか。
Doesn't matter how long ago it was, you still did it.
私はもう大人ですから、モフモフは卒業しました。脱モフです。
Oh, come on. Everyone's got a little bit of a childish streak inside of them still. Well, almost everyone. Only kids would brag about how much of an adult they are. Oops, looks like I upset her even more now. Oh well. But honestly, that's why she's still such a kid. Who else would get all huffy and puffy like that? I like how Anzu is just over here smiling. Well, not that I want to talk though, considering how much I fawn over my cute emote doll.
そもそもどうして私はユウトさんのお部屋にいるんですか？昨日のこと覚えてないんですか？
No, what exactly were we doing?
昨日というと、確か3人でホラー映画を見て。
Ah.
そうしたらアンリが一人で眠れないって言い出したんですよ。
I don't blame you, I would be too. I hate horror. And I let you sleep in my room for the night. I gave you girls the bed and took the chair for myself, and now my back hurts like hell. So I hope you're satisfied.
妹のために体を張る兄さん、素敵です。
Arigato.
思い出しました。ご迷惑をかけて申し訳ありません。
It's fine. Being able to see those beautiful being able to see your sweet faces as you slept made it well worth suffering through the discomfort. Syscon detected.
寝顔。私、寝言で変なこと言ってませんでしたか？
Nope, he just grumbled and said Oni-chan a few times.
そうですか。それくらいなら。
She breathes a visible sigh of relief upon hearing my answer. She wasn't have some kind of embarrassing dream, was she?
寝言といえば、怖がるアンリが可愛かったです。怖いよアンズ、怖いよお兄ちゃんと一晩中私に抱きついて。別に怖がってません。偽証罪で訴えますよ。
ね。
また素直じゃないんですから。こら、抱きつかないでください。ほら、怒っちゃダメですよ。笑ってプニプニ。もう、あんずったら。
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen character models move this much. Interesting. Anzu picks Anri's flustered cheeks while grinning, or pokes. And as for as much as Anri's complaining, she doesn't seem to genuinely bothered by it. Man, it's so wonderful to see the depths of their sisterly bond. I want to get in on this too, to be honest.
できたらお兄ちゃんにギュッとしてほしかったです。そうなんですか。 兄さんにね。ニヤニヤ。
Gotcha.
今の声に出てました？
Yes, you did.
バッチリ。まだ寝ぼけてるみたいですね。お顔洗ってきます。
Good cover.
あ、待ってくださいよ。私も行きます。ではでは兄さん、また後で。
Bye bye, Anzu. Henri runs out flustered and Anzu hastily follows. Yada yada. These sisters of mine sure are a handful. That's what makes them so cute. Yeah, Anzu is always cheery and loves being pampered, and then there's Henri, who appears serious and level-headed, but the truth is her head's often in the clouds. Upon first glance, they seem like polar opposites, especially personality-wise. But they're twins regardless, and my sweet Emoto. When we were younger, we all three used to share a bed, and since we're much older now, and only 1 year apart in age, we can't quite do that anymore, so we each have separate rooms. Wait, hang on a second. Can I, Oh, okay, that's how you do it. Alright. Okay. I can get rid of the tab. Alright. All I gotta do is just move it down there. Okay. Wait, can I skipped one actually. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Still, just like the old days, we all tend to naturally congregate in my room. It's not unusual for them to sleep here occasionally, just like last night. I better put this on. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, I gotta stop moving my mouse down here. Anyway. Whenever these nights come, I tend to sleep a distance away from them. I'd go crazy if I didn't. It's not an issue that they're my sisters, in fact. The issue is that it isn't technically an issue despite them being my sisters. That being because we aren't actually related by blood. Oh, there it is. So I view those two as I would any other girls my age. Your brother really is one immoral fellow, girls. After changing into my school uniform, I wait a while for my sisters to get done, then go into the bathroom myself. I shave, wash my face with cold water, and comb my hair. Why are there wine glasses in the back? You know what? I'm not going to question it. For guys, getting ready in the morning is a pretty simple process. Yep. I look in the mirror and see an average, typical Japanese face. Black hair, black eyes. Or so I'd like to believe. I'm actually half British, so my facial features are a little clearer and more prominent than most people here. My sisters are also like me. Half British, half Japanese. Audrey's hair is naturally black, so she had an easy time fitting in. Unfortunately for Anzu, though, she has blonde hair and blue eyes, so she sticks out like a sore thumb. Wait, Henri's hair is supposed to be black? Okay. She actually went through a lot as a kid because of it.
Yay!
Hora! Snap out of it, Yuto! Today's the start of a brand new school semester. Why am I trying to spoil it by remembering those awful memories? Never stop smiling. Ne, Aba-chan. Before I was taken in by the Takakura family, I lived in an orphanage in England. And since I looked a little different than everyone else, being half Japanese, I was frequently bullied by other kids my age. Whenever I'd come home in tears, the old nun who was in charge of us would always be there waiting for me. She was a rather strict person, so instead of consoling me and telling me everything would be alright, she scolded me. Oh, God.
悲しいからとうつむいてはいけません。顔を上げなさい言うと、いつも笑顔でいるのです。
Really, I wouldn't call that scolding, but whatever.
主は明日に希望を抱く者だけに救いの手を差し伸べるでしょう。
I didn't have much faith in God back then, but I just knew that what she was saying had to be true. As long as I keep smiling, good things would come to me. That belief is what got me to where I am today. If I just stayed cooped up in the orphanage, cursing the world, then there's no doubt in my mind that Oto-san wouldn't have brought me to Japan. Plus, couldn't forget about my darling Imato. As the Roni-chan, it's my duty to stay strong and be an example for him. After that incident when we were kids, I have to protect him and make sure something like that never happens again. Ja! Let's do this! I slap myself in the face to pet myself up one more time, then I put on my best smile. Perfect! Konpeki even. I'm ready to tackle another day. Hot it. As I'm on my way to the living room, I spot a familiar face out the window. She's wearing maid attire and carrying a large cardboard box. Looks a little too heavy for her, but as always, she prefers to do things on her own. That's just how she is. Yeah, I guess go see what she's up to. Heaving a sigh, I put on my shoes and head out to the garden. Ooh, I like her voice. Ohayou, Shion-san. Ah.
あら、坊ちゃま、おはようございます。
Shion-san, the aforementioned maid, quickly offers a courteous bow in response to my greeting. Excuse me. It looks like she's been moving some things from one of the sheds out here to the garden. What have you been doing? Tidying up the sheds? You could have asked me and I would have helped you.
お気遣い感謝いたしますわ。ですがこれは高倉家のメイドたる私の仕事。坊ちゃまの手を煩わせるわけには参りません。
After shaking her head to reject my offer, she flashes me a smile. She really is so well-mannered. My sisters could honestly learn a thing or two from her. As you can tell from her attire, she's our household maid. Aside from chores and the like, she also helps raise us. She started working here a year after I was adopted, so that'd make it 9 years now. Through the years, she stayed exactly the same. From her appearance to her general personality, she's remained just as nice and beautiful as always.
そんなに私の顔を見つめてどうかなさいました？
You're gorgeous. Voice and looks. Yeah. なんでもない. So, what are you moving all this stuff out of the shed for? You looking for something in particular?
はい。ご主人様が今度の休日にバーベキューをやりたいと言い出しまして。
Ooh. I like the sound of that. Her eyes point to a grill. The thing looks absolutely ancient and it's covered in dust. Has Oto-san ever grilled before? Not that I can recall. So that basically means this grill hasn't seen use in at least a whole decade. Oh, wow, you better check to see if there's anything living in it. Are we sure that grill still works?
後で試してみます。動かなかったら他のものと一緒に廃品回収に出すしかありませんね。
That pile must be all the other stuff she dragged out here along with the grill. I see a box that smells like mold. It's full of knickknacks like worn out clothes and old toys. This brings back memories. There's a card game I used to play in there. Some mysterious DVDs, and even a wand belonging to a character from a very popular magical girl anime back in the day. I'm guessing you're talking about Sailor Moon. Actually, they're still airing new episodes to this day, every Sunday, if I believe. Are they really? The title is, Magical Feather? Or something like that? Oh. Yeah, I don't think that's Sailor Moon.
ちなみに、このようなものも見つけました。
She pulls out an old-looking notebook. The cover is so faded from age that I can barely make out the words Adventure Arc. Wait, isn't that my drawing notebook?
やはりそうでしたか。なるほどなるほど。
What do you mean?
勇者ユートの大冒険、グレンのショー、そして伝説へ。若気の至りって誰にでもあるものですわね。
Yeah, she has a point. Yeah, bye. That notebook's filled with all the dumb fantasies I had as a kid. I don't remember all of what's in there, but it has to be super cringy. Gomenasai, please give it back to me. I'll do whatever you want.
おやおや、今のはいけませんね。最初から腹を見せるような交渉を行うと、相手につけ込まれますよ。
Oh, yeah. She's not wrong.
言葉は重いのです。安請け合いばかりしているといつか取り返しのつかないことになります。ご注意ください。
Good advice from Shion, everyone. Hi. I'll keep that in mind.
よろしい。
After I nod, she winks and returns my notebook to me. Phew, dodged a bullet there. Could have gotten extorted, tormented, or forced into signing some sort of shady evil contract. Wow, dude.
あら、肩にほこりが。じっとしてください。
Okay.
素直でいい子ですわね。
She smiles, brushes off the dust on my shoulder, then fixes my excuse me. Fixes my collar while she's at it. There we go.
襟が曲がっていますわ。坊ちゃまは高倉家の跡取りなのですから、身だしなみに気をつけてください。
Gomen. Oh, her face is way too close. Every time she speaks, her sweet breath tantalizingly tickles my cheeks. I don't exactly have any feelings for her, not to mention that she's way older than I am. But whenever she's this close to me, it's hard to stay calm. She, on the other hand, remains entirely unfazed. I guess she still considers me a little kid. Or so I thought, but the moment her eyes meet, her cheeks redden slightly. Yes, ma'am. I'll be more careful. This maid is seriously spooky, I tell ya. A bit later, Shion-san and I head toward the living room for breakfast. Our living room is a double-purpose room. Not only is it where we eat our meals, but we also use it as a family gathering spot. Yeah, it's a nice-looking place. I'll give him that.
あ、ゆうたさん。じゃじゃーん。見てください、みーさん。おニューの制服ですよ。
Oh? Anzu and Anri are already in the living room and wearing their new school uniforms too. Since I've already attended this school for 1 year, I'm used to seeing the uniform. My sisters, however, had been attending an affiliate school until this year, and I've gotta say, seeing them in their new uniforms is a sight for sore eyes. Yeah, they are cute.
どうですか？似合ってます？
You look great in it. Super cute.
ありがとうございます。私は
You look just as good, Anri. Unlike your last school uniform, this one really makes you come across as older and mature.
そうですか。大人っぽい。
Oh, they both deserve headbats. I love them already. Oh, there's a smile. It's been a while since I've seen that sweet smile of hers. I really meant what I said, by the way. They both look great in the uniform. There's no doubt about it. And of all the new incoming students, they'll definitely be the cutest. Why don't we take a commemorative photo of your first day of school? Go on, stay next to each other.
ほら、アンリ、こっち。そんないいですよ。恥ずかしいです。
Oh, come on. Come on, just do it for me. All I want is a photo of my two cute sisters to store in the World's Sisters Museum for all eternity. Okay, dude.
何ですか？妹遺産って。知らないんですか？世界アニ遺産と並んで歴史的にも有名な文化遺産ですよ。
Oh, well then.
いや、さも当然のように言われました。私が遅れていたんでしょうか？
I just made that up on the spot. I'm pretty interested in that brother museum thing Andre just mentioned. Look, just one photo is all I want, okay? It won't take long.
しょうがないですね。1枚だけですよ。
はい、チーズ。
イエーイ。イエーイ。
Great, now do your best cat impression, Henri. Oh, that was adorable. Alright, picture taken. Thanks, you two.
何やらせるんですか？
It wasn't just to you.
アンリノリノリでしたね。
That was.
可愛かったです。
That definitely was.
口ジョークです。
Oh. Oh, you stumbled over your words there. Gotcha.
もう知りません。
Uh-huh. You'll be back. Oops, I think I pissed her off. She's puffing her cheeks up just like a squirrel, though, so it's actually pretty cute. Well, anyways, that was a great photo. Both of my sisters look absolutely adorable. I think I'll set this as my phone background later.
だがしかし、この写真が家族で撮った最後の一枚になるとは、この時のユウとは思いもしなかった。
When did you... Don't just creep up on me and spook me with lines like that.
ただのメイドジョーク、ブラック編ですわ。
I'll let it slide. Because I love her voice. Ah, you and your jokes. She changes between dark and light jokes depending on the color of her uniform. Maid jokes sure are shallow.
おはろうです、シオンさん。おはようございます。
お二人ともおはようございます。朝食のご用意ができましたので、ただいまテーブルにお持ちしますね。
手伝いますよ。
いえ、そんな。給仕こそがメイドの本懐。私のお仕事を奪わないでくださいませ。
シオンさんったら、またそういう水臭いこと言って。
At this point, really not.
いいんです。私 私がしたいからするんです。やらせてください。
Come on, Shion. Anzu won't take no for an answer.
そうですか。では紅茶を入れてくださいますか。入れ方は以前レクチャーした通りです。
はーい、任せてください。
Anzu nods with a smile on her face. Then she starts to lightly swish the teapot that Shion-san brought with
お
her.
いしくなーれ、おいしくなーれ。
The heck are you saying?
シオンさんが教えてくれたんです。こうしてラブを込めた方がおいしくなるって。
Oh, so it was her suggestion.
はい、メイドが勤める喫茶店でそのような習いがあるとかで参考にいたしました。サービスでオムライスにハートマークを書いたりするそうですよ。
それネットで見たことあります。電気街にあるお店ですよね。
Hakihabara. Most of those maids are really young girls, so it comes off as cutesy. If you did it, Shion-san, it'd be downright horrid.
よく聞こえませんでしたわ。何かおっしゃいましたか？
Yeah, you might want to backtrack on that statement there, Yuto. Nothing at all. Please don't hurt me. For a moment, I could have sworn I saw an ominous, murderous black aura swirling around her. Something the polar opposite of cutesy. I'll just avoid the subject of age for safe measure. Good. I don't want to end up the victim of another one of her dark humor jokes.
はい、できました。食前の一杯をどうぞ。
Thank you! I regain my composure and take a sip of the tea that Anzu made for me. The color is a pale orange. Darjeeling, perhaps? Oh wow. I haven't heard that word since Toy Story. It's nice and bitter. Plus it smells wonderful too. This is the good stuff, alright. You're getting pretty good at this, aren't you, Anzu?
本当ですか？はい、兄さんに褒められました。
That's right. Head pats for Anzu. Ah, look how happy she is. She's just so adorable. This tea imbued with my dear Imoto's love. Sis tea, I shall call it. Ah, I want to fill my bathtub with this sweet nectar and bathe in it nightly. Okay, dude. Jesus fucking Christ, the sis-con in this guy.
アンズは朝から元気いっぱいですね。どこからそのエネルギーが湧いてくるのやら。
アーニ様はコーヒーでよろしいですか？
はい、ブラックでお願いします。
お砂糖は入れないので？
はい、ブラックです。今日から私も本校生、立派な大人ですから。
かしこまりました。
She'll take one sip and be like, bleh! After that, we all start bringing the food out. Today, for breakfast, we're having ham toast. Hold the ham. Corn soup. And stir-fried seasonal vegetables, all courtesy of Shion-san. This is breakfast. It sounds like dinner. Since we live in a single-father household, Shion-san does all the cooking for the family.
見てください、ユウトさん。野菜炒めに緑色の悪魔が。
Yes, it's probably either broccoli or peppers. Yikes, that looks serious. Guess we're gonna have to call an exorcist. Sister Anzu, if you would, please send this foul demon back to Satan's domain.
はい、いいですよ。どんとこい、悪魔め。
I pick out all the green hell spawns, known as peppers to most people, yeah, on my plate and place them on Anzu's. Arigatou gozaimasu, Anzu-tan. Success! The demon has been vanquished thanks to the overwhelming amour of the angel Anzu.
そんな大げさですよ。私の分もどうぞ。エネルギーを笑顔に変えて今日も元気に頑張ってください。ありがとう。
いけませんよ、二人とも。そのように好き嫌いばかりしていると。
She's right. I ate all my vegetables except for when it was au gratin, otherwise known as cheesy potatoes, because I didn't like them.
待たせたな。
Ah, it's our father.
遅いです父さん。
すまん。ヒゲのセットに時間がかかってな。
By the way, is this what they meant by lossless voice? Because it sounds like sometimes the voices are slightly lower than others. Anyway. Ohayo, Oto-san.
ああ、ゆうともおはよう。
Alanui and I are distracted by Shion-san. Our dad, Yoshiomi-san, walks in the living room. After exchanging greetings with all of us, he nods and strokes his beard with a satisfied expression.
みんな元気そうで何よりだ。ちなみにパパは二日酔いで、今にも吐きそうだ。
Oh no. Oh god, are you in labor or something?
いや大変です。お薬出しましょうか。
アンズタンは今日も優しいな。パパ感激。
お酒臭いです。娘と接するときは部屋を明るくして1km以上離れてください。
Dear God.
ひどいアンリタン、病人をねぎらって。
This reminds me of the relationship with Akko and their dad on Being Lovers. Akko always used to give her dad a bunch of shit.
キモいのでアンリタン言わないでください。親子の縁を焼き切りますよ。
しょぼん。
Oh, direct hit. Ooh, there it is. Henri's verbal lashings. She never holds back when it comes to Oto-san.
おはようございます、ご主人様。
シオンもおはよう。今日の予定はどうなっている？
本日はお嬢様たちの入学式にご出席された後、本社で役員会議となっております。空は晴れ渡り、気温も穏やか。きっと良い式になるでしょう。
そうだな。
そんな記念すべき日に、どうしてご主人様は二日酔いでいらっしゃるのですか？
それはだな。実は昨日、取引先の社長とお姉ちゃんのお店で一杯飲んじゃったって。
ほう。
Oh my god. Oh my god, she's got him by the balls. I love it. Dad attempts to make a cutesy face, keyword being attempts, but Shion-san swiftly reaches out and grabs it. While keeping a tight grip on his face, she starts pressing and squeezing it. Oh, worrying sounds can be heard.
お酒が弱いのに大変でしたわね。昨日の疲れも残っておいるでしょう。先月ながら不肖乃木坂シオンがいよいよ冷まさせていただきます。
Oh boy.
出ました。シオンさんの18番アイアンクローです。
of, in parentheses, of love. This thing has a name?
はい、 アイアンクローとは指先の握力だけで相手の頭を締め上げるシオンさん48の必殺技の一つ。
48 secret techniques? What the fuck is she, a ninja?
愛が悲しみに変わるとき、相手の脳天が爆発試算するという。古事記にもそう書いてあります。
Oh boy.
多分書いてないと思うですよ。
いいですか？好き嫌いをすると脳に栄養が届かず、ご主人様のような中身がスッカスカのピーマン頭になってしまいます。
Oh, you better listen to her, otherwise she'll do the same thing to us. Ugh.
それが嫌でしたら、出されたものはすべて残さず召し上がってくださいね。いいお返事ですわ。
She approvingly releases her vice-like grip on Otosan's head. Whew, that was close. If we didn't have Otosan here to be the sacrificial scapegoat, that would have been our brains exploding right now.
さよなら、父さん。あなたの死は無駄にしません。
Ugh, who wants to plan the funeral?
勝手に殺さないで。悲しいこともあったけど、パパは今日も元気です。
Oh, never mind.
生きてたですか？
今、実のパパに向かって舌打ちしたよね。
本当に大丈夫ですか？
His headache is probably a hell of a lot more worse than it was.
ああ、アンズタンは天使だな。
I'm gonna be killed!
血も繋がってないのに、お前らよく似てるな。
それはパパも兄さんも一緒です。二人揃ってインモラルなんですから。まあまあまあ。
Anzu huffs and puffs while me and Dad quiver in fear. If we had a dog, you'd probably be able to discern the pecking order in our house just by watching this conversation unfold. Yeah. Shion-san is the empress of the household. Oto-san is certainly the emperor. He's no match for her. Well, physically speaking anyway. Yeah.
しかしそうか。アンズとアンリも今日から本校生か。ということは、ユウトがうちに来てからもう10年になるのだな。
Yeah. 10 years since that fated encounter we had. He and I met by pure chance. At the orphanage I stayed at, most kids usually found a family to adopt them by the time they reached school age. However, I was the only one among my peers who wasn't. The nuns worried endlessly over it. Eventually, a man by the name of Takakura Yoshiomi offered to take me in. He's the CEO of a company that has many branches all across the globe. Plus, he was a huge anonymous donor to the orphanage. He took up residence in England for several years due to his job, but for some reason he decided to return to Japan, and that's when he took me with him. Excuse me. His wife, Anne, passed away shortly before that due to illness. I've never been told, but I think that he was planning to have a child with her. Oh, man. And I was a replacement for that child of theirs that never was. Even if that's all I am, I'm still grateful. He promised me that I wouldn't be made fun of if I went to Japan with him. I thought about his proposal and shortly thereafter started calling him Dad. Once I got there, though, I was surprised.
はじめまして、高倉杏里です。アンズです。
Oto-san had two daughters, twins named Anzu and Anri. From that day onward, I would become the Onis-chan. Of those two girls, the level-headed Anri and the shy Anzu. Oto-san, realizing my confusion at this unforeseen development, roughly tousled my hair.
お前はお前だ。誰かの代わりではない。死んでも面倒を見てやるから、大いに生きろ。
Ah, what a good man. Hopefully I won't eat my words later on. I'll never forget that smile on his face at that moment.
本当に懐かしいな。鼻垂れ坊主だった優斗がここまで立派に育ったのも。
Wow.
シオンさんのおかげですね。
ですよね。
お褒めいただき光栄です。
Shion-san bows while Oto-san simply stands there beside her, his shoulders drooping. Well, they're 100% right. It's all thanks to her that we've been raised so well. Oto-san, on the other hand, is frequently working abroad. He comes back home sometimes, but not often.
ですが、坊ちゃまたちを社会的金銭的に支えていらっしゃるのはご主人様です。そのことをお忘れなきよう。
おお、そこでフォローを入れてくれるとは、さすがは俺のシオン。愛してる。
But if you step out of line, her foot's going up your ass.
存じております。
Shion-san nonchalantly answers my father's passionate declaration of love, but she's not at all bothered by it. That being because she and Dad are actually...
今日も二人はラブラブですね。いい加減腹を決めて式を挙げたらどうです？
いえ、今はお仕事が忙しいですから。
そういうことだ。いざ式を挙げるとなると準備もせんといかんからな。だが落ち着いたらその時はな。
はい。
Shion-san nods with rosy cheeks. In addition to being the household maid, she's also our dad's personal secretary. After constantly being with him day after day, helping him in all aspects of his life, the flames of love begin to kindle in their heart.
それではご主人様。
おっと、そうだな。冷めないうちにいただくとしよう。
He nods, then folds his hands in prayer.
主よ、この食事を用意してくださった方々と、これからいただく私たちを祝福したまえ。アーメン。
With that begins another day in the life of the Takakuta family.
だがしかし、これが家族全員で食べた最後の食事になるとは、この時の優斗は思いもしなかった。
What? Excuse me?